Hello, magical manifestors. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to be using a shark tooth to remove obstacles that maybe seem to block us from our goals or manifesting what we desire. Now, if you don't have a shark tooth, you're welcome to use scissors or a ceremonial knife. Whatever works for you. You can use a sharp rock, even your hand. It's all symbolic. And if you stick around after the spell is over, I'm going to be sharing with you some reasonings and benefits as to why rituals help us. All right, so let's start with what items you're going to need. The absolute necessity is paper, something to cut with, whether it's the shark's tooth, scissors or a knife, and something to write with. I'll explain some additional things along the way that you might incorporate. All right, and with any spell, you're always welcome to add to it. I do suggest that before you perform any spell that you clear your space. This could be simply by sweeping, dusting, and cleaning the area. You could also do something a little bit more magic-y by burning sage or an incense, even music, ringing a bell to clear the space and signal the beginning of your ritual. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is think about your goal, your manifestation, what it is that you want to manifest, and any obstacle that is blocking you from that. So for example, let's say that you want your dream home, but you feel like you don't have enough money. So enough money would be your obstacle. You could also just write obstacles preventing me from whatever your achievement is that you want to achieve. So you're going to write that down. Let's write enough money. I think that's probably one a lot of people feel. Just to be clear, I'm even going to put not enough money. All right, so this is the obstacle. Now you can do this spell during a waxing moon or a waning moon. If you're doing the spell during a waxing moon, focus on your strength, your ability to overcome any obstacles. If you're doing this during a waning moon, then focus on the obstacles shrinking and disappearing. All right, now with whatever you're going to cut with, I'm using a fossilized shark tooth. I'm going to call in the energies of my spirit guides, Ganesha, Archangel Michael, to help me with this ritual, to aid me in removing any obstacles that stand between me and my goal. And I'm visualizing the power within the instrument that I'm using to cut, to tear, to detach this obstacle from my energy. You can say whatever incantation fits the item that you're using. I'm using a shark's tooth. So, tooth of the deep, ancient and wise, grant me courage that never dies. Through waves and tides my strength resides. With shark's power I shall rise. I like to say it 3 times. Tooth of the deep, ancient and wise, grant me courage that never dies. Through waves and tides my strength resides. With shark's power I shall rise. Tooth of the deep, ancient and wise, grant me courage that never dies. Through waves and tides my strength resides. With shark's power I shall rise. Now in my mind's eye, I see that this tooth is cutting any connection between me and this obstacle. I'm removing this obstacle from my energy, from my future, from my present. The next thing you can do with this paper is you can either burn it or tear it up. Let's go ahead and burn it. You want to do this in a safe way, of course. Whether you burn it or tear it up, when you're done, you want to dispose of the ashes by putting them back in the earth where that energy can be neutralized. So I'll take these ashes and put them outside in the ground so Mother Earth can neutralize that energy. Then with whatever you use to cut the energetic cords that attached the obstacle to you, you will rinse that if you can in clean water. And that's it. Thank whoever you called in. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ganesha, for assisting me in removing this obstacle from my energy. By the power of 3, so mote it be. And that's it. We've removed that obstacle of not having enough money, preventing you from achieving your dream. All right. So when we do rituals like this, which people have been doing rituals for thousands of years, it's an evidence-based mindfulness practice. We're using different types of items, materials that engage different senses. So you might have lit a candle, burned incense, you're writing, you're doing different activities, you're visualizing, you have an intention. All of that is pulling energies in different parts of the brain. So it's very grounding. It really centers you into the moment, makes you present in the moment. So it helps to lower your stress and improve your focus. And these types of rituals help to reclaim our power. It gives us this affirmation of our personal empowerment, and it mirrors therapeutic practices by externalizing and reframing internal struggles. Because it's a sequence of orders with a beginning and an end, it helps us to compartmentalize and feel that we've completed a phase and we're ready for the next. rituals are more than healing and experiencing transformation. They're magical. They truly are. And we can now articulate the science as to why it's magic. That's what I think science does. It explains magic. And sometimes we don't have the explanation because science hasn't caught up to the reality of magic. I hope that this helps. Please let me know what you think if you use the ritual. I'm going to always set my intentions for the rituals to not only be a demonstrative practice on the video, but to actually help anyone who's watching. So in this case, if you had an obstacle and you don't have, or you don't feel like you have the tools to perform the spell yourself, then you're welcome to watch it as many times as you want to help you release that obstacle. I'm wishing you the best. Please subscribe so you can watch the next video where we use the mountain laurel seeds. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.